Welcome back. Back in the kitchen now with Christine, the Happy Cookie Lady. Of course, she is known for her wonderful cutout cookies. You name the occasion, the theme, she's got a cookie cutter for it. How many cookie cutters do you have now?
Over 600 now.
Just 600 cookie cutters. So she does birthday party themes, showers, weddings, which that's really popular these days. People doing,
Lots of
favors.
And cookie buffets for weddings.
That's fun. Instead of the, the cake, maybe the bride and groom cake and then a cookie buffet.
Yeah, a lot of people just don't like cakes.
Right,
so they opt not to spend the money on one and get all kinds of cookies instead. So.
And the cookies are beautiful and they taste really good too. So if you need Christine to bake for you, if you want her to do holiday baking for you, now's the time to contact her because I know you book up big time.
Yeah, I'm already booked for Halloween and Thanksgiving.
All right, so Christmas, if you want it for Christmas, now's the time to book her up. Birthday parties, though, and showers and weddings, she does those all the time. So right now, we're going to do something, another type of dessert, not a cookie. We're going to do a pie, but this is a new twist on the traditional pumpkin pie, correct?
A frozen pie.
Fun.
Which, my husband loves butter pecan ice cream.
What's not to love, Christine?
Yeah, this has that in it.
Ooh, so it's a butter pecan pumpkin pie. All right, so we started out.
We start out with a deep dish, frozen pie crust, and bake it up.
Okay.
Follow the directions till it's brown. You poke it with the fork and bake it till it's brown.
All right.
After that is totally cooled, you spread in a quart a quart of butter pecan ice cream.
So let it thaw a little bit, spoon it in there,
and then spread it nice and even.
Freeze that.
Right, freeze it for 2 hours.
Okay, so it gets nice and hard.
Or overnight if you want to work on the next part the next day, it's fine.
Sure, okay.
Now for the pumpkin mousse part, we've got some pumpkin.
This is just canned pumpkin?
Just canned pumpkin, not the pumpkin pie filling, but the pumpkin. And some sugar. And then we also have some nutmeg and ginger and cinnamon. Now it's a 1/4 teaspoon of each of those, but if you have pumpkin pie spice and you don't have all of the other ones, you can substitute 3/4 teaspoon of the pumpkin pie spice, and that'll be fine. Okay.
And boy, pumpkin everything these days, from pumpkin lattes to you're seeing, pumpkin ice cream. People are really into, well, obviously it's the season for pumpkin, so it's kind of fun.
I love it any time of year. Me and pumpkin spice are match made in heaven. Okay, now I also whipped up a cup of heavy whipping cream.
Okay, but didn't add anything to that, no sugar or anything, just whipped it up till you get the nice peaks.
And then we're gonna kind of fold it until it's mixed very well.
Okay.
Because you don't want the white showing and stuff like that. Now the reason you want a deep dish pie is because it does fill it rather full. So all nice and mixed in there. After looking at this recipe, I gave careful consideration to adding it to my Thanksgiving feast this year.
I know, well, it's fun to do something, I like to use the traditional Thanksgiving recipes, but it's always fun to collect a few new ones, do a few different wowers, as I call them. So, you could do pumpkin pie and then you could do this. Or this would be fun for for Halloween, we like to do little, special little dinner, chili, and this would be a really fun dessert.
With chili would be ideal, because ice cream is always a really good dessert for chili. Cools off the tongue, or even after Mexican food. Sure,
exactly. Now this is a definite make ahead, so this is going to have to go into the freezer again.
And the best thing about this is, I don't want to overfill this, is that you can actually cover it and freeze it for up to 2 months.
Wow.
So you could have your one of your Thanksgiving desserts made and ready.
Love that. Now we're going to decorate the top. So here's the one that just came right out of the freezer.
We're going to take it's actually been out for about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay, that's a really good tip. Whenever you're doing a frozen ice cream dessert, it's going to be rock hard, and you're going to have a real heck of a time cutting it up. So
you don't want it so it gets soupy, but
pull it out for a good 10 to 15 minutes before you're ready to slice it. And you don't really want to be putting this in the microwave.
Oh, no. Lord, no.
Yes, it's a thought. So.
Okay, so we want to get all the way through. I kind of like wiping the blade on my knife between cuts on these. Then I'll just cut out the one slice. whole thing wants to jump ship.
That's okay. We're going to basically decorate the top is what we're going to do. We've got some, I see some caramel over there.
Caramel, chocolate, and whipped cream.
Ooh, gets
Let's see
better
if I
and
can
better.
Get this out of here.
And I've got to, you got that, okay.
Yeah.
The first piece is always the hardest. Then it's like the first pancake. Then after that, you're in business.
Come on, get out of there. You talk to your food too?
Oh, are you kidding? I talk to everything, including myself. People see me in my car must think I'm nuts.
Okay, this isn't going to come out as the best looking
Oh,
slice,
it looks
but-
pretty nice to me, but you can see the
has the
two
layers.
layers, which is really nice.
And then we're going to drizzle it with the chocolate sauce. And a little bit of the caramel. And we whipped up a little bit of extra whipped cream, do a little bit of dollop of that in there.
Christine, always a pleasure to see you.
You
Thank
too.
you so much for coming. If you want to get a hold of Christine, have her bake some cookies for you, what's the best way for people to do that?
They can do it through Facebook. I'm the Happy, and then Cookie Lady is the last name.
Okay.
Or they can call.
All right, wonderful, sounds good. We'll be back to wrap things up. All the recipes that we did on the show today, from that taffy apple cookie to the pork roast to the cranberry chutney, and of course this wonderful butter pecan pumpkin pie. You can find it on our website. We'll be back.